Hi there. Just want to give a quick tour of our brand new website. It took a long time to finalize the design of this. We worked with ConversionWise, which is a CRO agency, to create a design that is not just flashy and visually pleasing, but that actually encourages conversion rate. Because, as marketers, we know that is ultimately the source of all the results, the actual things we want, the bottom line performance. So I'll just do a really brief tour here, just of the homepage, maybe a couple other ones. So we've got this sliding banner highlighting some of our value adds, call to action. First thing you even see is a nice visually pleasing call to action with call to action such as this button littered throughout the page. There's a ton of social proof here. We went really heavy on the social proof with lots of our credentials laid out throughout the page. Try to keep the copy direct and understandable. There's a video here. We're probably going to replace that with another video, but it's essentially a clip of me explaining who we are, what we do, why we're worth trusting for your marketing. And then it goes into video testimonials and some of our credentials, just explaining what we do, who we do it for, why you should trust us. Some social proof, some of the companies that we have helped over the years, and then got some video tests, or sorry, some of our reviews littered throughout the page. Right now we don't have pictures of the actual clients themselves, but we have these photos to replace it for now. Got some photos done that thanks to my friend Kyle. He came out and helped us out. It was a pretty casual shoot, but we got some good clips that will work for this stage. This is another video really of just video testimonials, from a variety of our clients who were generous enough to share what it's like working with us. We have the what we do and who we do it for. Of course, helps people feel more comfortable. Some case studies. A little bit of a slow load there, but of course, just a little bit of an explanation of how we operate, and then us versus them comparison with more case studies leading into real testimonials. And you can of course go to our actual Collect profile or our actual Google My Business profile and see more information about us, followed by FAQs and basically the footer call to action. And then our newsletter, which we're going to be launching a newsletter, putting a bit more effort into that as part of our phase 2 of increasing our brand image. And then, yeah, a lot of different pages in here. For example, we have a page for meta ads, just showcasing a little bit about, what we do, who we do it for. Again, just more information about our meta ads approach in particular, and then lots of examples of what it's like working with us. This is a nice little touch I'll just share as well. This is something that it's a software that I bought through AppSumo several years back. Just pops up and has a little nice message for people. I'm not going to watch the whole thing now, but it's just a nice emphasis and explanation for people who are visiting the site that, hey, if you have any questions, we don't just, we're not going to even offer you a job unless we're confident that we can help. So feel comfortable and feel free to reach out with any questions. We're not going to pitch you unless we believe that it's a win-win situation. So, we're here to advise on that, and we ultimately would be doing our pre-screening pretty rigorously either way. I think that actually makes people feel more comfortable to reach out with their questions, that they're not going to be pitched or sold on something that's not going to help their business. So I'll end this here. It's a little bit about our new website. Would love to hear, if you feel like checking it out, I would love to hear anyone's feedback, if you have room for improvement or opportunities or adjustments. Really open to hearing anything people have to say or any comments.